Among Afghan Taliban, there are elements who do not want a confrontation with Pakistan, but there is a strong lobby with monetary support from foreign actors that has been tasked to stoke tension. These elements have engaged in abuses and outrageous allegations against Pakistan, and in doing so, they are fast eroding whatever goodwill they had within Pakistan. Pakistan's expectation was that with the passage of time, Taliban regime would be able to control these attacks and take concrete actions against TTP and Fitna al-Khawarij elements present on the Afghan soil. During these years, Pakistan also tried to positively engage with Afghan Taliban regime, offering bilateral trade assistance, bilateral trade concessions, humanitarian assistance. However, despite all these positive gestures by Pakistan, the response from Taliban regime has only been hollow promise and inaction. This is not a humanitarian or a refugee crisis, but a ploy to frame terrorists as refugees. Pakistan, as we stated, is ready to receive any Pakistani living in Afghanistan and their families, provided they are handed over at the border crossing at Torkham or Chaman and not hurled across the border fully equipped with sophisticated weapons and equipment. Pakistan has never eschewed dialogue with any government in Kabul. However, Pakistan would not hold dialogue with any terrorist groups, be it TTP or BLA. Among Afghan Taliban, there are elements who do not want a confrontation with Pakistan, but there is a strong lobby with monetary support from foreign actors that has been tasked to stoke tension. These elements have engaged in abuses and outrageous allegations against Pakistan, and in doing so, they are fast eroding whatever goodwill they had within Pakistan. Some elements in Taliban regime also try to propagate that there is some disagreement within Pakistan over Afghan policy. This is misleading. There is absolute clarity among the people of Pakistan that the ordinary people of Pakistan are the biggest victims of terrorist activities by elements hiding in Afghanistan.
The government of Pakistan has committed repeated violations. Afghanistan's airspace and sovereignty were breached. Afghan civilians, shops and markets were bombed. Ultimately, the situation reached a point where even the airspace of Afghan capital was violated, leaving the Islamic Emirate with no choice but to respond. Following this, our friendly countries made contact, and under their mediation, negotiations began. The first round of talk took place in Qatar, and the last two rounds were held in Istanbul, Turkey. The delegation of Islamic Emirate attended these talks with genuine goodwill and sincerity, and with full authorization and guidance from the leadership. Unfortunately, however, no progress was achieved in these negotiations. The main reason for the lack of progress was that the Pakistani representatives made certain proposals and demands that were unrealistic and unreasonable. For example, they demanded that we guarantee no security incidents would occur in Pakistan. But how can we be responsible for Pakistan's internal security? Do we have peacekeeping forces there? Do we control the police or army of Pakistan? Is Pakistan a small province or district that another state can secure it? It is a large country, and ensuring its security is not the responsibility of another government. That is an illogical demand. On the contrary, we told them that from your territory, Daesh or ISIS members are being trained and sent to carry attacks in Afghanistan. Stop them. For 4 years, aircrafts have been violating Afghanistan's airspace. Stop that as well. Yet they refuse to take responsibility for these acts. At one point, they even suggested that the Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan or TTP groups should be relocated into Afghanistan. Is Afghanistan insane enough to bring your troubles into its own home? One moment they accuse us of harboring the TTP, and the next day proposed that Pakistan-based TTP groups be moved into Afghanistan. That is deliberately creating chaos and conflict, something totally unacceptable.
ऑलरेडी ये रियलिटी है, ये चीजें कोई हमें बताई नहीं जा रही हैं, ऑलरेडी हमें इल्म है चीजों का जो है, एंड वी आर प्रिपेयर्ड टू फेस बोथ ऑन ईस्टर्न एंड वेस्टर्न बॉर्डर जो है, जो दुश्मन जो है, हम उसका मुकाबला करेंगे इंशाअल्लाह ताला, अल्लाह ताला की मदद से करेंगे। पहले भी अल्लाह ताला की मदद शामिल हाल रही है, अब भी मदद शामिल हाल रहेगी। ये लोग जो हैं ये बिल्कुल, अगर ये चाहते हैं कि फाइनल राउंड हो और ऑल आउट जो है एक हॉस्टिलिटी शुरू हो जाए, तो उसके अलावा क्या चाह रहा है हमारे पास जो है। मैं मुज़ाकरात का हामी हूं, मैं मुज़ाकरात के हक में हूं, लेकिन मुज़ाकरात की टेबल पे जो है खलूस के साथ बैठना चाहिए, और जो भी ऑब्जेक्टिव हो, अगर हम जो ऑब्जेक्टिव है उसको खलूस के साथ परसू करना चाहिए। लेकिन इट डजंट मीन कि आप हमें लेवरेज करके अपनी पोजीशन जो है, हमें मुज़ाकरात के टेबल पे हम आए कि जी हमने इस्लामाबाद तक जो है आपको एक्सपोज कर दिया है, आप बात आए फिर बात करें, इस तरह तो नहीं होगा।